What was it like for you getting back out there this past weekend?
It's definitely good to be back out there flying around, making plays. I think that's when I'm at my best, is when I'm confident. And I feel like when football is going right, everything else in my life is going right. So, I mean, it's good to be back out there making a lot more plays.
Well, what are you seeing from Duke, as you go into this weekend?
Very talented group at receiver. That quarterback can make every throw, and I think this is going to be probably the best group of wideouts we're going to see all year coming into this game. So they're probably the best group I've evaluated and broken down myself. So it's going to be a good test, and we're going to have to match up really well on Saturday.
This is your first year starting at outside corner. Over the course of however many games we're in this season now, what are some of the lessons you've learned about yourself?
I would say you always got to know that next play mentality, and I think that I found that out versus Clemson. I made a big play on the post, and then the next play I gave up a fade. So I think it's things like that, being consistent, but just knowing who I am and just knowing all the abilities God's gifted me with, and I can make every play out there when I'm confident. So I just got to really trust that, and when I go in and I'm making plays when I'm confident. So when I'm confident, I feel like I can do anything.
How motivated are you underclassmen to send the seniors out with a win in their last home game?
It's very motivating. Guys like Davin Van who played tons of snaps here, AB and all those guys, Aiden White, who's in my room. So it's been a great mentor to me. So it'd definitely be something, it's bigger than myself, to send those guys out on the right track.
A lot of times what happened last year doesn't really apply to this year. But in 12 years, I don't know if Dave Dorn has taken that Duke loss like he did last year. I don't know if there's another game that he took as personal as that Duke loss. That carry over at all this week, and you still sense that he wants to show Duke what the real NC State team is?
I think we treat every game the same. I don't think it's any more pride depending on who we playing. I think, obviously we look back at it, and I think things kind of turned after we played them last year, but we got to treat every game the same. We know they're a really good group, but we got to focus on this game, not worry about last year's game. This one right here is the only one that matters, so we got to go 1-0 this week.
Stanford tested you a few times deep, and you were able to make those pass breakups. So what was it like getting your first game back, being able to make those plays and build that confidence?
It's nothing like it when you go out there making plays. They had a really good wideout. You hear about a good wideout all week, and you want to go out there and you want to shut them down. So when you get those opportunities to match up with a guy like that, I pride myself on wanting to be one of the best corners in the country, right? So, that's my test right there. And when I got to match up, I felt like, I made the most of my opportunities against him.
Do the wideouts you compete against help you prep for Duke and such?
Yeah, definitely. All of them are great receivers. Noah, Wesley, Terrell, Keenan, Kari. They all good wideouts, and they test me each and every day. So each and every practice is going to be a big test for me. One-on-ones, when we get those kind of periods, it prepares me only to be better on Saturday. So, and I'm pretty sure I make them better as well.
What's this quarterback room been like being in this year, you and Aiden, but also like guys like Devon Marshall, Jackson Vick, guys are stepping up when they have the opportunity?
Yeah, I think it's big to show that, we got depth everywhere. One guy goes down, another guy comes in and make big plays, and I think that's always been the steering in our room is play as elite as the person before you or be the best player you can be. Everybody in that room wants to be the best corner, and I think that's what pushes all of us. But the crazy thing about it is all of us love each other like you wouldn't think we're competing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we all love each other. We all want to see each other do great. So it's big.
What have you kind of picked up on Duke quarterback Luke Murphy?
He's a great quarterback, can make all the throws. He's big, got great size, and he'll pick you apart if you let him pick you apart. He can make every throw. He's strong, he's physical, and he'll stay in the pocket, take a hit for someone to make a big play. So he's going to be a good test for sure because he can throw it all over the place.
Anything else for Cisse?
You mentioned Aiden White, this veteran guy going out there on senior day. What has his mentorship meant to you as one of the younger guys coming up? He may be able to pass on a lot of that veteran knowledge.
It's definitely special. That's kind of like an older brother to me, and I'll never forget the day I came in here and he kind of took me under his wing. He was one of the top cornerbacks in the country, and he still has every tool. You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely been a great piece of my learning curve. He's definitely helped me mature a lot faster than some other people have, and I can't put it into words how much he means to me as a person. He's kind of like an older brother, just even off the field. He's always checking up on me, always calling me, man, and I really love that guy.